What's up guys, and welcome back to another video, and today we are doing senior celebration.
Andre Garcia.
Most of all, he's like, how are you watching the game? And I'm like, oh.
We got Noah. We got Keaton.
You should subscribe to this channel.
Good call.
It's a good channel.
We got Mike. We got Dylan. We got Arshia. We got Rachelle. We got Mabel. Yeah.
Wait, this is a vlog? Hey vlog, it's your star.
Senior number 2.
We got Brady.
Hello.
We got Matt.
What's up?
We got Callie. We got Gianna. Doesn't want to be in the video. We got senior Mabel.
No.
Big day, right, Mabel?
No. So for those of you who don't know, Lizzie is the only distant senior that's left on the girls' side.
Yeah.
Last 3 years with her. She's made leaps and bounds on the track and lots of personal records this year. And Wednesday, all 3 of her races, she had personal bests, including breaking the 6-minute barrier in the mile, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
Not only that, but she also got a personal best in the 8 and her leg in the 4x4. I had so much fun at meets and workouts with Lizzie this season. And I appreciated your willingness to run the 4x4 despite our team always being last minute. And you always willingly ran the anchor, which is very nice because no one else wanted to do that. You are a kind, intelligent, and thoughtful person. And I'm looking forward to going on lots of surfing trips this summer. So hopefully we can both actually catch waves. I have enjoyed all the events we've gone on together, and we always had great conversations, and you always offer lots of advice, especially to the freshmen on all the runs, about all the things they need to do. And I'm so excited to see all the things you do at San Diego, because I know you're going to do awesome there. And we're going to miss you. So thank you. Abby Patterson, or as the gun announcer from her sophomore year called her, and we've all grown to love, excellent, is one of our long jump sprinters. Over the past 4 years of knowing you and in your high school experience, I've become super close with you and to see what an incredible person you are. You're an amazing athlete and you're such an incredible person and athlete and will be missed greatly for the years to come. Your smile lights up a room and laugh is so contagious. And as much as I'll get to miss competing with you, I will miss your dad cheering for us in the stands even more. In the somewhat messed up 2 years of track I've had at the high school due to COVID, I've seen how much work you always put in. You put in extra work whenever you can and are always trying your best, which is such an inspiration and has pushed me to work even harder this past year. I can't wait to visit you in Colorado, and just know that the flight from Denver to Dallas is only 2 hours, so I am expecting you to visit lots. Your impact, not only on me, but of all Los Gatos, will stand forever. Congratulations on an amazing senior year. So Dylan is pretty much the coolest person I know. She's always down for an adventure and she never ever fails to make you laugh. When her days aren't filled with surfing, rock climbing, hiking, and other crazy cool activities, she's a dedicated student and track athlete. Dylan always shows up to practice and never gives less than 100%, unless if she's surfing, of course, but that's understandable. Really though, Dylan has dedicated herself to her jumps and throws and continues to improve each and every day. Just the other day at the meet, she nonchalantly mentioned that she PR'd in the discus, typically not giving herself the hype she deserves. I will never get tired of watching her compete, and it still hasn't registered that she's not going to be here next year to do that. Likely because I'm in denial and I'm kind of hoping she'll still stick around. Dylan is truly a huge part of this team. She brings laughter and smiles, and I think I can speak for everyone here when I say that we look forward to seeing her every day. Dylan has become one of my best friends over these past few years, and I feel so lucky. I'm lucky to have a friend who always asks me how I'm doing and asks me again just to make sure. I'm lucky to have a friend who never fails to help me with my homework and send me the APES answers, even when she probably shouldn't. I'm lucky to have someone that I know that I can always count on, even if she's an hour away at Berkeley. Although I feel a little betrayed that she's leaving us for another school, I can't begin to express how excited I am to see what you do in these next 4 years at UC Berkeley. What these next few years have in store for you, Dylan, and I know that you're going to accomplish great things. I can't wait to see you travel the world and go on all the adventures your heart desires, and probably save us all from climate change when we praise the smarts. I'm so proud of you and your accomplishments, and I'm so sad to see you go. I take solace in the fact that you're only going to be an hour away and that you can come back and visit a lot. think we can all agree that Beatrice is pretty extraordinary. Whether we're talking about her incredible smarts or her super speedy times on the track, it's clear that she's special. What's even more special is that behind these impressive grades and times is one of the most hardworking, kind, smart, and genuine people I've ever met in my life. To give you some perspective, Beatrice never says no to a workout. In fact, I've witnessed her asking for a longer and harder workout on multiple occasions. Not only does she ask for longer workouts, but she gives them her all every time, no matter what. She's pretty much unstoppable, except for the occasional debilitating calf cramp, but that's a point. Beatrice is also the definition of kind. You can always count on her to listen when you need to talk or give you her opinion when you need advice. I'm going to miss our long talks in the parking lot that keep us here way later than we intended to stay, and our interesting talks about life that make our rests way longer than they should be. Plus, as I mentioned earlier, she's also incredibly smart and was recently given the title of most likely to win a Nobel Prize for Science in the school yearbook, which is very fitting. So it's clear at this point that Beatrice is the jack of all trades, but above all, she's a friend. She's a friend at track who offers endless motivation and support, and she's a friend at school who never fails to pass down her wisdom as an upperclassman. She's a friend that I know everyone here is going to miss so much. It's bittersweet to see you go, because you've been such a vital part of this team for so long, but you have so much in store for her as your next journey begins at UCLA. We're all so excited to see what your future holds for you, and we are going to miss you more than you will ever know. I can't wait to watch you win your Nobel Prize in Science and be able to tell people that I'm friends with you. I'm so proud of you, and I feel so lucky to have had the privilege of getting to know you.
Oh, everyone knows Adam. Adam, thank you for being such a fun teammate the past 4 years. I will miss running on the track with you and know you will do amazing things next year. You have been such a positive force in this team, and ask anyone, you always have a smile on your face and a bright attitude at practice. Your silent determination is admirable, and you have been an inspiration to many young athletes. You have a quiet but truly powerful presence on the team. Yet, track has not all been a smooth ride for you. Who can forget when you broke your collarbone running the 4x1? It turns out that counting those steps do matter, but we all admire how you recovered quickly and didn't hesitate to come back and help out the team. From your hard work at track, to your endless knowledge about cars, to your loyalty to your friends, you are a very dedicated and interesting person. We know you are going to crush it at LMU next year, and we can't wait to see all that you accomplish in the future. We are all going to miss you, and good luck on the next four.
This one-of-a-kind senior standing next to me is one of the most friendly, fun, caring, intelligent, and hardworking people I know. She's the president of 2 clubs, varsity athlete, future USC student, and most important of all, my personal taxi. Rachelle would graciously pick me up for practice every day, and every time I hopped in, I'd be welcomed by a unique song choice, whether it be early 2000s rap or country. I'd say catching up with you in that 12-minute drive was often the best part of my day, but it was really the unpredictability of your playlists. Jokes aside, I think Rachelle's fluidity and her taste in music really reflects her resilience and ability to roll with the punches. Even after her injuries, her determination to persevere and improve as an athlete never faltered, which was really inspirational. Maybe your hair or your track shoes have changed throughout the years, but one thing that has stayed the same about you is your selflessness and kindness. Anybody here can vouch for a time that you've been kind or helpful to them. Whether it's from teaching the incoming athletes how to use blocks, leading warm-ups, or cheering for everyone on the bleachers, you've always made sure that everyone feels welcome and important on the team. Rachelle, I can't thank you enough for all the genuine memories that we've made these past few years. You've been an incredible friend, teammate, and mentor on and off the track, and while we're really going to miss you, we wish you the best as you continue to make an impact on the world as you already have here.
I've been running with Mike for 3 years now, and he's always been a really core part of our team. Mike's always been a great mentor and leader throughout these last 4 years. He's always been doing his best in workouts and races and improving every year. I don't think I've ever seen him drop out of anything. With his motivation and drive, I know that he'll do great in college. I hope you have fun in college, and we're going to miss you.
Mabel needs no introduction, and if you don't know who Mabel is, I don't know where you've been. Mabel, over the last 3 years, I have watched you jump higher and higher, take care of the whole team with your epic sports med skills, dye your hair a billion times, commit to Western Colorado University to continue your high jump career. Go Mountaineers! And best of all, I got to watch our friendship morph into something that will last a lifetime. You're an inspiration to me in more ways than I'll ever be able to
respected by this team. You lead warm-ups, boost morale, cheer on your teammates during practices with meets alike, and always bring snacks for munching when it gets boring over by the pits. Your perseverance, hard work, and compassion through these last 4 years on the track team have not gone unnoticed. You deserve so much happiness and success at Western Colorado in whatever form that may look like. This track team will never be the same without you and your beat-up old car that you refuse to get rid of, but I know I will always be grateful for the 3 very turbulent, genuinely incredible years we shared together. I'm ecstatic to see what you will bring to the world and what this next chapter of your life will bring. The world is yours for the taking.
Niki, of all the seniors, I've known you the longest. Although our friendship didn't develop till high school, I have fond memories of wowing you with my Irish dancing in the annual Van Meter talent show. A few years later, in first period middle school PE, our initial friendship began. You were the fastest girl in our class and destroyed the dreaded middle school mile. I think you chose the wrong events when you joined this track team, because you sure were an impressive miler. You always showed me up, despite my efforts to be a distance runner. Once I got to high school and track season came around, I got to know you as a kind, determined, and fun teammate. You accepted me as well as all the other freshmen on the team and helped us find a place and make friends. You pushed the workouts and committed not only to track team but also multiple soccer teams, making sure to give each sport full effort. You also made sure to keep an eye on the competition. I remember spending time in the library before practice watching videos of the SLV 4x4 so we could strategize how to beat them. You were also our team therapist. We can always find you willing to offer advice or listen to our problems, and you always encourage a good cry, even if it happens in the middle of the stretching circle. You're also available to talk about anything, and our conversations end up making us stay hours after practice. You're also one of the funniest people I know. Everyone is always laughing in your presence, and you spread joy wherever you go. I have enjoyed watching you grow as a person, from elementary school to now, and seeing our friendship develop along the way. You're one of my favorite people in the whole school to spend time with, and I don't know what I'm going to do without you next year. Thank you for making me laugh so hard my abs hurt, giving me advice for school, and pushing me to be a better athlete, student, and person. As you move on to this next adventure, remember to keep being a girl boss, and you will be able to accomplish great things. Be prepared for me to come visit you at UCLA next year, because I'm going to miss you too much, but I'm so excited to see all the awesome things you keep doing. Please keep being swaggy.
You can tell that I've known you for so long because I wasn't even sure how to spell your name at first while I was writing this, considering the short seasons we had together. Nevertheless, while I have known you, you have been a fantastic pole vaulter on this team. From the beginning, my freshman year, you were vaulting over 11 and 12 feet and I could only watch in amazement. Then, this year, you have led our little pole vault group every day that you come. You were there as we continued to get higher and higher this past meet while continuing to vault several feet above us. I hope you continue this in college, but who knows, because your ridiculous and fun personality might just lead you to the Dartmouth parties instead. Maybe you can actually keep your shirt on while you're at those. You even ran this senior year, doing the 100 and whatnot, and I can only applaud your determination and achievements. I'm not gonna lie, you were significantly faster than I pictured you to be, so well done. Congratulations on a great senior year and a lasting legacy at Los Gatos, and I wish you the best in New Hampshire.
I first met you around 8th grade, and since then have had the chance to hang out with you through running, film club, as well as through class. During these past years in cross country and track, you remind us to have fun at all times, no matter how hard things get. You have a great team spirit, and you're always encouraging. Back in the cross country days, I remember you helped us come up with the best team chants. I know you're technically retired from running now, but it's always a lot of fun when you show up to practice, and I'm sure many of us would agree. You can make a joke out of anything and start the strangest debates, and everyone looks forward to you assigning the daily MVP. When Paul first deemed you the spiritual team leader, the label stuck because we thought it was funny. But the more I've gotten to know you, the more I've realized that you truly are the embodiment of the Los Gatos team spirit. I'll miss you a lot, but I have no doubt that you'll kill it in college pursuing your passion in film.
Ryan, what a year it has been. With all the obstacles that we've been through and all the inconsistency that we've had, we're going into Squalls and hopefully onto CCS trials and finals. It's crazy that we spent the last 3 track seasons racing together and now you're off to Oregon. Feels like I've known you forever and you never fail to keep the team morale up. This season has been an amazing grind and we've all seen so much progress individually and on our relay team. You're always out on the track pushing me and our teammates to do better and work harder. I can say with certainty that we all appreciate what you have done for our team. It's going to be difficult not having you to train with us next year, but I'm super excited to continue for at least the rest of this season. And I wish you the best of luck at U of O.
Now we're gonna do coaches' gifts. Our coaches have done a lot for us this season, and we got them each gifts, and we're each gonna say something. So I think we can start off with Coach Paul.
Okay, Coach Paul, you've looked the same since I met you in 4th grade. I'm pretty old. I'm a timeless. Your consistency throughout the years and sticking with us through cross-country, track, preseason, and this crazy pandemic year means the world to all of us. You've always been there cheering us on and encouraging us to be better runners and individuals, in which I think you have succeeded. Your understandingness and constant support creates an environment in which the team is able to grow and improve that fosters a sense of ownership and individualism towards progress and achievements. You've taught me so much over the years, whether it be very random but cool science facts, phrases of different languages, or a new running technique for Romanians that Olympians do to warm up, as well as how to be a better individual with the persistence and dedication to accomplish anything. You've taught me the importance of trying and how it really doesn't matter how fast you run, as long as you try and put in your effort. You also always bring new and interesting ideas to practice, as no one can forget the running and juggling day. It's obvious how much you care for the team through the time and effort you put in, always looking for ways to help us improve and get faster while still keeping it fun. We truly appreciate all the work you've done this year to allow us to have a season, and are really thankful to have you as our coach. I'll miss you greatly in college, as my afternoons will never be the same without track and cross-country practice. And I promise a lifetime supply of apples and oranges as a meek attempt to say thank you for all that I've gained from the past 3 years.
I guess it must be true. Slover stepped in after they who shall not be named left. And he helped me PR, which is a pretty big deal for high jump because, you know, when you run, you're always within like a second or a fraction of a second of what you usually do, but you can have some really inconsistent jump days, and that's like oftentimes pretty frustrating. So the fact that he was able to gain me a couple inches is a really big deal to me. I always get really excited when I see him walking into the track with his giant hat on, which is why we got him a different giant hat, because you can't ever have too many giant hats. And then also another thing, Slover, like Paul, but to a greater degree, is, what did you say, Lizzie, timeless? Yeah, okay, Slover is timeless. You have to do a lot of bending over and stuff in high jump, and he was complaining about that, so I made him this stick so he can measure the bar without having to bend over. So I would really like to thank Slover for everything that he's done, and I'm really excited that he's going to be at schools with us. Thank you, Slover!
We all know and love Coach McKenzie. I think I speak for all the team when I say thank you for everything you brought to our team in the past few months. For both cross-country and track, you have not only been a great weights coach, you have been an amazing friend and mentor to us all. We appreciate all the advice you've given us and commiserating with you about the college decision process. When we had to stand for 4 hours directing traffic for the cross-country meet, I loved being able to talk to you and learn more about you. You're such a hard-working person, and we look up to you so much. You motivated us to always go for that heavier weight for the workouts and always make sure to finish those last painful reps. We appreciate you helping out at all our meets to make sure things were running smoothly. Thank you for supporting us and always cheering us on. It was so encouraging to see your friendly face at our meets this season. We all can't wait to see the amazing things you do in the future, and we'll miss you so much next year.
I cannot say that I prepared as much as everyone else, but nonetheless, you're an amazing coach. You're incredibly welcoming. I remember the first time that I came to throw up with you. You always welcome new throwers, and your passion and love for throwing is contagious. Thank you for always taking your time to spend with us and giving us constant reminders, even if you have to keep repeating yourself. I'm sure that's quite tiring.
Never.
I'm so excited for the rest of the season with you in this summer, and I'm definitely going to miss you in college.
So Luke is probably one of the most dependable coaches that we have. You can always count on him to show up to practice and make us do push-ups after. And he also comes to all the meets really enthusiastic and excited.
and he helps us run them smoothly. He averages about 6 miles per meet, like running around, like helping with hurdles, like yelling splits. He's just like incredible. I don't know how he does it. I don't even run that much, and I'm running in the meet. But yeah, you can always count on Luke too. I always come, he asks, how are you doing? Usually my answer is not that good, but he still talks to me about it, helps me deal with some stuff like ASR, because he's gone through it too. He's very smart. Yes. But we really appreciate Luke coming to help us out, even though he's in school right now, because we all know how like school and other stuff together, a lot of work. So we want to say a big thank you for coming out and helping us. We really are super excited that you're getting to go to Cal Poly next year, and we wish you the best.
Thank you.
So we have a little bit of a push-up surprise in your gift. Yeah, open it now.
I'm scared. What is it? What's a surprise mean?
Well, you have to look. It's a surprise. That's you! And you can't be too!
He needs more push-ups?
Wait, there's also, we also know that you like.
Oh, by the way, while I have the stage, am I fuzzy to anyone? I found these on the field.
Those are mine.
Really?
Yeah, the reading glasses.
Okay. Flip over day! I'll wear it every Wednesday. Yes! Thank you guys.
Yeah. And there's a hammock. Yeah.
A hammock?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyways.
This is amazing.
Yes. Thank you for all your running and work that you've done for us. And really appreciate we really appreciate your enthusiasm, responsibility, and all the energy. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to start off by saying thank you. Coming out here as the season started, we were kind of not sure if we were going to have a head coach. We just heard it was some person from Colorado. We were very confused. And then you came and you really brought our team together. You've done so much for us. You are always running around from different events, the hurdles, the relays, the pole vault, the high jump. You also really help us organize our meets a lot, even though sometimes the communication is a little fuzzy. We adapt as a team, and you really bring us together and give us a lot of advice during the meetings. I remember the first time I talked to you was about the 800, and you talked all this stuff about cellular respiration, and I was just stunned about how much you knew. And I think everyone on this team, whenever they talk to you, they learn so much from you. And also, as a senior, I was really hoping to have the best senior season ever, since we didn't really get our junior season. And I can 100% say you've given us a really great season this year. So thank you so much for that.
So while you guys are cruising up, I just want to say thank you to the coaches. I could not have done this without your help, Paul. You are a tremendous force. I can't say enough thank you to you. Luke, I hope you come back to us. The two of you standing there together are going to be sorely missed. I don't know about how you feel about them, but tremendous influence on the kids. At your age, it is very difficult to separate between being one of them and being an adult figure. And I feel like both of you did a tremendous job on that. So leadership-wise, the two of you, tremendous. We wish you guys the best. Please return back to us, because we'd love to see you back at the high school in any way, shape, or form, whether it's just dropping by to say hi or returning back to us as coaches, because I know for one thing, I can't speak for Coach, but I would love to see you back here. Two things. Let's just thank these guys real quick. I don't think anybody's had a harder time than this group of kids, except for your group of kids. At least you guys have something moving forward in high school, so let's give them a round of applause. We could have not done this year without these kids. I mean, each one of them individually at some point or another has contributed leadership and positivity and what you name it, they brought it. I really thought I was going to walk into the worst possible situation, and I walked into one of the greatest. Like, these kids, COVID won't define them, they will define COVID. And I think you guys will too. Just tremendous. Like, I wouldn't give you guys back for anything. So, thank you.
As a lot of you guys know, I've had a lot of rough things thrown at me in like the past 7 or 8 months or so. And, you know, coaches, we don't get paid much. We don't get paid for overtime. We don't get paid to do extra work. And assistant coaches, we especially don't get paid much. So take it to heart when I say I am here because of you guys. You guys matter. What you do matters. Your goals and your efforts matter. And I've loved being, absolutely love being a part of it and showing up for you guys. Seniors specifically, I want to call you out. Right now, you are big fish in a relatively small pond, but it's not always going to be like that. You're at such an important point in your lives, especially if you go to a big school or you move far away or go to a big city. Your pond's about to get a lot bigger, and you might not know the right way to handle yourself. But I want to let you know, even in the ocean there are tide pools. Go where you're valued, go where you're needed, and just show up. Show up the way that you've showed up here at this track, at these meets, and I know just everything is going to maybe not work out. It would be mean of me to tell you that everything's going to work out all the time. You should put your effort in every day, but you will find the right way. I'm so proud of every single one of you, and I've loved being here. So thank you guys.
And second thing is, while we're here, guys, why don't you thank the parents too? Some of our parents here, it was very difficult with this group to achieve what you guys wanted to do because of what was handed to you. I think what you guys did past what was handed to you was unbelievable. If you had said to me that we might have a team in the CCS for the men's 4x1 and we might win the women's, I would have just probably laughed at you 4 months ago. But the reality was, as I walked in, because you don't know, you just don't know when you walk in. And then I meet these kids here, and they're ridiculously tremendous. So on the parent side, you guys have done an unbelievable job with these children. And I can't thank you enough.
Thanks for watching this video. We're all sad that the seniors have to leave. There's going to be a league finals this Saturday and CCS trials on the next Saturday. So we might have video footage of that, but I don't know. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Comment down your opinions.
You?